Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Seattle Storm going up against the Los Angeles Sparks.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
As a fan, if you've got the need for speed, you're in for a treat tonight.
Oh, I always have the need for speed. I mean, across the league, every year, the pace seems to increase. And these teams, they really push it.
Then again, who knows? A couple key half-court sets could really determine the outcome here.
She didn't get to that one quite in time. Those ones can be tough to gauge.
And here are the Sparks now. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Boss. Here's Court Queen. Pass to Bell. Here's Court Queen. Yep, that one goes.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Ready, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Now here's Agumake. Picked by Agumake. There's Jewel Lloyd with the three. Drills it from outside.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Boss, defended by Magdalor. Court Queen, that's good.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
And here's Lloyd. Screen by Magdalor. Here's Diggins-Smith. Out to Agumake. Great look, but off the mark.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Pass to Boss. Magdalor grabs the miss. Outside Lloyd. Now Holmes. Outside Diggins-Smith. Lloyd from long range. And Bell pulls it down.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The two got lucky. I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
Now here is Lloyd. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the Storm miss again.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide-open look.
Well, when you talk about the greatest organizations in this league, Seattle has a strong argument.
Well, they've got 4 titles, which is tied for the most all time. And since their first title back in 2004, they've only missed the playoffs 3 times in 20 years.
Well, she wanted to return the favor there for that last lead, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Pass to Court Queen. The shot from the low post is good.
Well played right there. There's no question which team has the momentum.
It does look like this lead is headed north.
Outside Lloyd. Shot to stop the run. This is Incredible with the rebound. The Sparks with the lead. It's stolen by Agumake. To the middle. Unloads from 9. And the Storm miss again.
The D did a good job of clogging the middle once she got inside.
And it's Boss missing. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here is Lloyd. Right side, Diggins-Smith. 5 on the clock. Misses from close range.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Boss sets a screen. The Sparks, no good that time either. They're not having much success at all right now.
They need to reshuffle their lineup a little bit, try to find something that works.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball. So both teams changing it up here. And it's the Sparks ball. Here's Queen. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jump shot.
Yeah, she uses her size as well as anyone in terms of freeing herself up for those mid-range J's.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Back to Lloyd. Pass to Magdagor. And stolen by Boss. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. And she can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Now here's Horston. Screen by Magdagor. Lloyd with it. Guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. From the arc. And Lloyd is good for 3.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Pass to Bell. And here's Court Queen. Down low. Here's Boss. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
Screen by Magdagor. Pass to Horston. Over Jackson. Horston, no good. Here's Boss. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Now Lloyd. She's got 6. From deep, Skylar Diggins-Smith. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Boss, defended by Magdagor, and the basket by Boss.
Another good pass. Impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Agumake. And the Storm miss again.
When it comes to Nneka Agumake, is it fair to say that she's one of the league's most reliable scorers?
Oh, no question. During her 15 seasons in the WNBA, she's averaged more than double-digit points per game every year, and there's no signs of slowing down anytime soon.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Screen by Magdagor. Lloyd from long range. It's hauled in by Court Queen. Pass to Queen. To the paint. Court Queen. And the shot goes in.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith with the screen. Outside Lloyd. To stop the drought. Drains it from beyond the arc.
As a defense, you can't let that happen. Let Lloyd step into a jumper. Too deadly to allow the catch and shoot.
Here's Queen. Boss. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
They've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass today. I love to see that kind of effort.
And it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Now here's Horston. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Screen by Magdagor. Tries it from the top of the key.
And it's Diggins-Smith missing.
With her missing literally everything she's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Now here's Horston. Not a lot of room. Diggins-Smith with it. Outside Lloyd. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Great quarter for her at the offensive end, trying to will them back.
here's Boss. She's got 8 to the inside. Here's Court Queen, and she jams it in after taking a nice feed on the run.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Here's Seattle, trailing by 10. Outside, Diggin Smith. Lloyd up top. Ogwumike. She's guarded by Court Queen. Ogwumike inside. Pass to Horston. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Sparks. And here's Boss. Shoots the 3. Court Queen. That's good.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
The first quarter concludes and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Sparks ahead. They lead by 13. And we've got more in store for you right after this. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
This team's on the same page. They're right where they need to be on offense.
Yeah, they're on the same page, the same chapter, whatever you want to call it. And they're hitting their scorers right when they need to, making scoring just easy for them.
And the Storm with possession. It's a 13-point game. On the wing, Jordan Horston. Outside Whitcomb. From outside the arc. Jackson pulls it in.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Now here's Jackson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
That's just not enough coverage. Basically none. Defense did not look good there.
Pass to Horston. Whitcomb. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. And she gets it to go.
When your star also does the dirty work, like Ogwumike, it sets a tone for the rest of the team.
Outside Clarendon. Pass to Brink. Jackson with the ball. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up. Storm with the rebound. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Whitcomb. Clarendon grabs the miss.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
Pass to Stevens. Oh, there's the alley. Dives for it. And stolen by Horston. Victoria Vivian's on the wing. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside. Now Russell takes the 3. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. And something you never like to see, but guys, she definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, and from the look of her face, she's in a lot of pain.
Clearly, and it looks like she's coming out of the game to get it checked out.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. She has 6. Jackson outside. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Launches it. Storm with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot. You know, she shouldn't miss those, but, you know, it happens to the best of them.
Count the basket.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get, trust me.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Whitcomb. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
A true sniper. Defenses should know that Whitcomb will be hunting for these looks.
And we're getting close to the All-Star break. It should be a great event as usual.
Oh, and as always, it's really all about the fans. Their portion of the vote gets weighted the most. In the show, it's for them.
And for the first time All-Stars, it's a dream come true. The best of the best gathered on a court every July.
Vivians misses.
Now here's Jackson. Horston defending.
Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Let's go. Rebounded by Vivians.
She's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball. And the Storm making a change here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. From deep.
Horston with the rebound.
Pass to Diggins Smith. Ogumake outside.
And here's Holmes. Ring covering.
It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Here's Queen. Here's Court Queen. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Court Queen. Makes it off the glass.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Seattle calls timeout. Diggins Smith. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Lloyd from long range. He can't get that one. And it's the Sparks ball. At one point, they led by 16. Alema shot is off.
Now Horston.
Pass to Diggins Smith. And again, it's the Storm missing.
And at this stage of her career, winning titles seems to be everything for Skylar Diggins-Smith.
She doesn't know how many more years she has left. And because of this, she's going to give it her all. It'll be interesting to see if she's able to add some titles to her illustrious resume.
And it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Outside Lloyd. And the call will be against Holmes. That's her first foul. And the Sparks with possession here. The lead is 15.
Brink a screen.
Here's Boss. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Pass to Diggins-Smith. Lloyd. Back to Diggins-Smith. Outside Lloyd. Shot clock at 6. Over court queen. And it's Lloyd missing.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Here's court queen. No good on the triple. Here's Lloyd. Here's Russell. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Offensive rebounding is about energy and effort, and Russell displays both for the second chance bucket.
To the left side wing. Here's Boss. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
She's got such a quick trigger from that range when she senses the defenders have backed off her.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Looking for her first basket still in this one. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. It's not going to go for her.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Here's Diggins-Smith. Diggins-Smith with the screen. Tipped away and stolen by Cameron Brink. Out to the right wing. Here's Court Queen. Misses the 3. Lloyd with it. She's got 12. Holmes.
Brink covering.
Lloyd from long range. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Yeah, somebody must have turned the AC on because after that great first quarter from outside, she's cooled down here.
And the basket by Boss.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Now here is Lloyd. Here's Horston. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Boss. Bangs home the trifecta.
We've seen this offense step back in three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Three-point land, I got a house there, that's for sure. But for better or worse, it looks like the latter for this team. Those threes just not really falling as of yet.
I think they're foreclosing on that house, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they moved out of my neighborhood.
Now here's Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Boss.
And rebounded by Brink.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Wasted no time on that one.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
A difficult situation for Seattle. pass to Russell. Horston. Now here is Lloyd. She's got 12. And here's Horston. Now Russell. Boss defending. Lets the three fly. And rebounded by Brink.
Offensively, she's really struggling this quarter.
This is incredible. Guarded by Diggins-Smith. Pass to Court Queen. Here's Mrs. Incredible. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Sparks on top, running away with it. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far. And you look at Court Queen, what a contribution.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Here's Diggins-Smith. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Ogumake outside. Magbagor. The basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake.
I like how Magbagor picks her spots on offense, knows when to look to score inside.
To the paint. Court Queen. That's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Lloyd with the bucket.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Boss. Court Queen. And the basket is good.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
And here's Holmes. Lloyd puts up a three. Boss pulls it in.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Stolen. To the middle. Magbagor, no good.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Well, one of the most improved players in the league, Ezi Magbagor.
Oh, remember, she was just 20 when she entered the WNBA. Most others are 22, 23, even see some 24, 25-year-olds. So while she wasn't elite her first 2 years, she was the youngest player in the league. So we've seen the improvement, and now Ezi, she's one of the best defensive players in the game.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. 6 points for her. Court Queen, good on the bucket.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Now a timeout called by Seattle.
Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Ogumake outside. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
With fine-tuned basketball intelligence, Diggins Smith consistently keeps herself a step ahead of her opponents.
Well, she moved on from the Storm in 2023, but still, Breanna Stewart is a legend in Seattle, and there's no doubt she always will be.
I mean, in her 6 years with the Storm, 2 titles, an MVP, first team All-League 4 times. You throw in the first ever Commissioner's Cup that they won, and Stewie was the MVP. It was an unreal run for her in the Pacific Northwest.
The first one falls. And so she makes both from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Diggins Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewell Loyd.
One of the most coachable players in the league, Diggins Smith's curiosity leads to her constant improvement.
Now here's Boss. She's got 15. Here's Court Queen, and there's the bucket, staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
On the wing, Jewell Loyd. Boss defending. Loyd from long range. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Storm will get the ball here. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone now. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. No good there.
He hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Pass to Queen. This is incredible. Count that one.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Outside Loyd. Three-pointer. Another miss by Jewell Loyd.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
and their lead gets even more enormous. They played terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I.
Now here's Ogumake. Here's Magbagor. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Here's Queen. Storm with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
There's a screen. For three, Neko Ogumake knocks down the three ball.
So effective from beyond the arc. Ogumake relishes any chance she gets to pull the trigger.
Pass to miss is incredible. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Another turnover for them, but guys, really on the whole, when you look at this game, I think they've done a good job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Now Diggins Smith. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Ogumake. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. It's rebounded by McDonald. And the Sparks with possession here. Now here's Alaman. Here's Jackson. The Sparks, no good that time either. Here's Horston. Can't hit from in close. Now the Sparks with it. Stevens the screen. Here's Jackson. From outside, off the mark. Lloyd with it. She's got 15. Pass to Horston. And here is Diggins Smith. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds to the Storm as Seattle retains possession. Pass to Magbagor. Horston. Over Jackson. Cams the 12-footer. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Alaman with it. Brink with the ball. They need this. The shot, no good. Talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts. She reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years. Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
At least now they're playing good basketball.
And the Sparks call time here. here is Queen. Covered by Vivians. Here's McDonald. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Horston with it.
And it's Brink picking her up. Outside Lloyd.
2 minutes.
Pass to Vivians. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Now here's Boss. 17 points in the game. And count the basket. She was fouled and she's going to the line for one more.
After 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 Community Assists Awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
After missing the postseason in 2023, the Storm got 2 stars in free agency.
It was a quick reload in Seattle, signing 8-time All-Star Nneka Ogwumike. She was all WNBA last year. Plus, they got the experienced, savvy, excellent point guard Skylar Diggins-Smith, 4 times first-team All-WNBA.
Here's Whitcomb. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that.
Boss with it, and Vivians picks her up defensively.
Jackson outside.
Stevens. And here's Boss. And the shot goes in. Here's Whitcomb. Outside Vivians.
Horston.
Pass to Russell. Outside Whitcomb. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Outside Stevens.
Brink.
She's covered by Ogwumike. Boss. Nneka Ogwumike pulls it in. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Whitcomb. Here's the 3. Stevens grabs the board. Now Boss. 22 points for her. And she comes up with the deuce.
She's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Sparks ahead, delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the 4th. Misses incredible with it. Pass to Court Queen. Off the mark there with the 3.
The defense better watch out because she can make those 3 balls as we saw in the first half.
Russell.
Brink covering.
Now Diggins-Smith from downtown. Can't hit that one.
Now here's Jackson.
She's covered closely. And the layup's good off the glass.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And it's Diggins-Smith missing.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Here's Court Queen, and she banks in the layup.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Now here's Vivian's three-pointer, and the Storm miss again.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Here's Horston.
Takes the 13-footer.
It's hauled in by Court Queen.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
And she gets the bucket.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Horston.
Back to Diggins Smith. Let's go with a three. The shot comes out.
Boy, rough day for her, and she's not the only reason they're down right now, but she is certainly one of them.
Court Queen, that's good.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
She has really pummeled these defenders today, no matter who has been on her.
Outside Vivian's. They set the screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Now here's Court Queen. Horston defending.
Court Queen, that's good.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Now here's Vivian's. Holmes.
Offensive rebound.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
And she almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
So both teams making some changes here. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth.
Pass to Court Queen. Well, in 2023, we saw the WNBA expand their schedule to 40 games. How did you like that move, Brian?
I think it's a great thing. None of us are complaining about more basketball.
I'm in total agreement. I always want more basketball because that's more fun. And we get to watch this great league more. And, you know, the great thing is it's allowed the fans in the league to get more chances to see stars come to their hometowns. I think it's been a great improvement.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Here's Agumake. Outside Lloyd. Picked by Agumake. Fires the three.
And it's Lloyd missing.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Pass to Vivians. Back to Lloyd for three. And the Storm miss again.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
The Sparks, no good that time either. And it's the Storm with the ball. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Yes, and a nice assist from Neko Gumake.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Pass to Court Queen. And she didn't get quite enough under that one. And here's Horston. It's hauled in by Court Queen. Here's Alima. The kick out to Brink. Court Queen. Good on the triple.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here is Agumake. Outside Lloyd. Pass to Horston. Back to Lloyd. Ogumake. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
First personal foul.
And with how great she's been for over a decade now, it kind of feels like Neko Gumake is underrated.
I agree with that 100%. I mean, she's finished top 10 in MVP voting the last 2 years, is basically the textbook stretch big, and Neka's done incredible work off the floor with the Players Association.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Ogumake can be so imposing. You know, she's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
She makes 1 of 2 that time. Man, these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Horston. Pass to Diggins Smith. Ogumake sets a screen. Outside Lloyd. The 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, I think she owes the 3-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Court Queen, that's good.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the 3. The Sparks grab the miss. Now Court Queen. Stevens up top. Down low. And she uses the glass on the layup.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Lloyd with it. Pass to Diggins Smith. This one for 3. Jackson pulls it in.
It's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if she continues to miss those kinds of shots.
Court Queen, she's covered by Ogumake. Court Queen, that's good.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
And here are the Storm now. Ogumake outside. Pass to Lloyd from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Neko Ogumake.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Jackson outside. McDonald back to Jackson. Now here's Court Queen.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Horston.
Outside Lloyd. Off target from outside. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Outside McDonald.
Alema.
Pass to Court Queen.
Chalk up two right there.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Now here's Diggins-Smith. Outside Lloyd. Misses the three, and she used the pump fake well there, but, you know, couldn't capitalize.
Outside McDonald. Past Alema. Now here's Jackson. Horston defending.
The three is up. Just 5 to shoot.
McDonald, no good.
Now here's Diggins-Smith.
Horston with it. Guarded by Jackson.
Diggins-Smith with the screen.
Now here's Horston.
Guarded closely. No luck on that one.
Good work defensively, Rickea Jackson.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Pass to Court Queen. On the wing, Rickea Jackson. Horston defending. Here's McDonald.
Fires for three.
Good, and the assist goes to Rickea Jackson.
Now this time, it's McDonald getting set up. Knocking down the J off the crisp pass.
And here's Agumake. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.